The automatic success mechanism, how the mind pursues accepted images. Our title today is The Automatic Success Mechanism, how the mind pursues accepted images. Human behavior often appears inconsistent. People promise change, express intentions, and set goals, yet their actions frequently return to familiar patterns. This is not necessarily a failure of discipline or intelligence. It is the result of an automatic mechanism operating beneath conscious thought. The human mind functions as a goal-seeking system. The human mind functions as a goal-seeking system. Once an image or concept is accepted as true, the mind organizes behavior to move towards that image. If this framework is useful so far, the rest of the series continues along the same line. This process occurs without deliberation. The mind does not pause to evaluate whether the image is beneficial, realistic, or limiting. It simply works to make the image real. This mechanism operates continuously. It influences perception, decision-making, emotional response, and physical behavior. When a person accepts a certain idea about themselves, the mind begins adjusting actions to maintain consistency with that idea. This adjustment is subtle. It is rarely experienced as a deliberate choice. Instead, it feels like instinct, habit, or personality. Because the mechanism is automatic, it does not distinguish between positive and negative images. An image of confidence is pursued with the same perception as an image of inadequacy. The system is neutral. This explains why people may repeatedly arrive at outcomes they consciously wish to avoid. The automatic mechanism is not responding to conscious desire. It is responding to the image that has been accepted at a deeper level. Once an image is accepted, the mechanism treats it as a destination. Behavior becomes the route. Emotional response becomes signal of alignment or deviation, and perception adjusts to support the journey. This process requires no effort. It functions in the background continuously. Attempts to override it through force or pressure tends to produce temporal change. Attempts to override it through force or pressure tends to produce temporal change. Over time, behavior returns to what is consistent with the accepted image. This is not resistance, it is correction. The mechanism is restoring alignment. In this sense, success and failure are not oppositions. They are outcome of the same process operating on different images. The system is always successful at producing results that matches internal model. Understanding this mechanism reframes human behavior. Patterns are no longer seen as flaws. They are seen as expression of internal blueprint. And blueprint, once accepted, guide construction automatically. This channel continues exploring how internal structure shapes human behavior, one idea at a time. If following this line of thought is useful to you, you are free to subscribe to our channel. And if this video helped clarify something, you can signal that by liking our videos. The next part continues from here. This is a wake-up call. Peace.